Hey guys, it's David here and welcome back to another DavieP Reviews. Seeing as though it's the month of December and it's leading up till Christmas, I decided to go and pick a film that really gets everybody into the festive spirit of Christmas. I am of course talking about Black Christmas. And seeing as though this is a DavieP Reviews, I must address to anybody who's not seen this film, spoilers, because there will be a couple of scenes I'll be talking about in the movie. So if you fancy seeing this movie, click away just now, go watch the film, and then come back and see what your opinion is. And so let's get started with Black Christmas. So Black Christmas is a 1974 slasher film directed by Bob Clark, and this is the film that partially would inspire Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, years to come. Let's talk about the story of Black Christmas. It's a pretty simple story, set around Christmas time, and the story focuses on a group of college girls that are living in a sorority house, and some of them are staying over there during the Christmas break. And unfortunate for them, they're getting prank called by a psychotic, deranged, psychologically damaged killer who does a couple of pranks on the phones now and then, but then decides to start killing them off one by one. And that's it. That's essentially the movie for you right there. Yeah, because that gets you into the real festive spirit of Christmas, yeah, doesn't it? Hang on. Oh, I wonder what it could be. Oh, it's a slasher killer killing a bunch of people around Christmas! Just what I've always wanted. Wow. That was dark. Anyway, so what do I like about this film? Well, let's talk about the serial killer Billy, as he's known as throughout the entire film. Unfortunately, there's not that much that we know. All we know is that his name is Billy and he's looking for somebody called Agnes. And that's it. Because all you see of this killer is just a silhouette outline of him. And there's one fantastic scene where the lead character, Jess, discovers a couple of her friends dead in one of the bedrooms, and she started backing away and she hears, Agnes, Agnes, it's me, Billy. And she just looks at the hinge of the door and sees this. Agnes, Agnes, it's me, Billy. And that's it. All you see is his eye, and it's just so cringeworthy because there's just this thin door between a killer and their main actress, and you're just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And that was one of the greatest scares I got in that film. It's just like, oh, that was so perfectly well done. And that's what I really like about this movie. It's just like, we don't know that much about the killer. We don't know why he's doing this, like what his background is, like what led him up to this. It's just all up to the viewer's interpretation, and I think that makes a great villain. And I quite like some of the scares in this movie as well, because there's one scene where the killer's prank calling one of the girls and she starts getting chatty back with him, and it eventually ends with her calling him saying, "You fucking creep," and then it cuts to him dead serious just saying, "I'm gonna kill you." And it's like, oh, that was just cringeworthy. The monotone voice of that killer is just, oh, it just makes me cringe right now. Because he was doing like a couple of voices in the prank calls now and then. Like he pretends to be a woman, he pretends to be a kid, and he's also himself. So he's just playing this wide variety of like personalities in these calls, and it's just so unsettling how he just goes back and forth, and you're still just wondering why he's acting like this. And again, it's like there's no explanation, you just have to go with it. So what do I dislike about this movie? One of the things I dislike about this movie is some of the subplots in the movie, particular the father of the first victim who goes to pick up her daughter, or goes to pick up his daughter, and obviously the killer's got to her, so she's not able to go there. And then he spends the rest of the movie trying to find out where she is, and to no avail. And he only gets like a couple of few lines, and he's just like expressionless. Like a parent would be, oh my god, I'm so worried, I hope I see my daughter again. But he's just got this blank face going on throughout the entire movie, and I'm just like, dude, your daughter's missing. Emote, for God's sake. Also, the other subplot of the movie is the main character, Jess, played by Olivia Hussey, and she's pregnant, and her boyfriend wants her to have the baby, but unfortunately she wants to have an abortion because she wants to get on with her life, like get her degree and just like see where her life would go from there. But obviously the boyfriend's not having it, and it just like keeps going back and forth. And you just hoped for a peaceful resolution to that subplot, but no, we didn't. So, final thoughts on Black Christmas, guys. In terms of out of 5, I would definitely give this movie a 4. It is a really classic horror film out there. So I really recommend this to anybody who has not seen this, because unfortunately, probably like most people, I was brought on to Black Christmas through the remake, which is not the best way to get introduced to it. But when you see this movie and you see the remake, you can definitely see a contrast there. Because granted, the remake does give you a bit of backstory to the killer Billy, but I like this one where you don't know that much about him, and that just makes him more terrifying than the remake does. And something I might want to say as well is like the ending to this movie is just unfortunate as well, because the end of the movie, it's like Jess is getting chased around the house by the killer, and at this point we're thinking that it's her boyfriend that's doing this, and he visits the house. She's trapped in the cellar and he manages to break in, and John Saxon, the police officer, just visits the house and goes down into the basement, sees her huddled into the corner with his corpse in front of her, so she obviously fought him off and killed him. And you're thinking, peaceful resolution, the nightmare's over, and she's just in her bed sleeping away from shock, and the police officers are just obviously trying to help her out. And what do we get? We get a shot of the camera going out of the bedroom leading up into the attic where the killer's been staying throughout this entire film, and you just hear, Agnes, it's me, Billy. So you're just like, oh my god, the killer's still out there. And that's it. That's the end of the movie. Like, the killer is still out there, and there's no peaceful resolution to this. And it's just like, oh my god. A lot of people I hear are unsatisfied with that ending, but I think that just makes it just the more gut-wrenching that the killer is still out there. So, like I said, I give this film a solid 4 out of 5. Well earned. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I wanted to keep the reviews under 10 minutes long. So, again, like, I hope you enjoyed this. So, just give this film, this video a like. And also, if you like this, please subscribe to my channel for further more reviews and gaming videos coming out soon. So, I plan to do a review, then a gaming video, then a review. But, again, because of my hours at work, that could get conflicted. So, stay tuned for a fortnight from now where I review Jennifer's Body. So, like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So, like this video and subscribe to my channel for further more content. So, see you later, guys.